It's the call most fledgling actors can only dream about. Your agent on the line to say you'll be starring in a Hollywood blockbuster. And a blockbuster is certainly the expectation with The Hobbit. Filming on Sir Peter Jackson's latest movie started today. There's a few big names in the cast, but the rest are fairly unknown. Perhaps none more so than a bloke from Morrinsville who's been plucked from obscurity. Australia correspondent Steve Marshall with his story.
I'll just give you another level, eh? Every good chef knows that.
You may have heard the voice or recognise the gut. Now this cuddly kiwi has cracked the big time, winning a coveted role playing one of Peter Jackson's dwarfs in the new Hobbit movies.
You know, I've got lots of friends that, you know, who obviously said I look like a dwarf. So, you know, that helped, and I was on that ad and with my shirt off, so, you know, there's no shame. Yeah.
When it comes to showbiz, Stephen Hunter admits he's a bit of a no-name. His credentials include the odd Australian TV cameo and commercials. And who could forget this ad when Hunter derobed for Toyota? Not that he's embarrassed about his rotund outing.
Oh, I sucked my guts in, definitely. Terrifying seeing the billboard at coming into Auckland Airport about a year and a half ago. Probably for the taxi driver and my partner, but yeah, no, it was no worries.
Now, in the movie, do you know if you get your kit off like you did in the Toyota ad?
Oh, geez, I hope not. Surely. If they want to make a decent amount of money out of it, I'd probably suggest against it.
Corporate sponsors race day features...
It's been a hard slog for Hunter before he received his big break. He grew up in Morrinsville, acting in school plays, before moving to Hamilton, where he wrote and voiced ads at a local radio station. Then, 7 years ago, Hunter followed his acting dream and moved to Sydney.
Dunsky.
Stayed with some great friends of mine who, you know, I said, I might come and stay with you for 3 or 4 weeks. So 6 months later, I moved out of their place.
Busy day the other day, mate.
He sold wine and voiced radio commercials to pay the bills, but admits he spent a fair bit of time on the couch, waiting for the phone to ring.
You can't take on any other full-time work because you have to make sure you're free. So you could leave yourself free a week and you might be looking through your diary and going, haven't got much on this week. So it's a bit of a risk, you know.
Then Hunter received a call from the Hobbit casting directors for an audition that nearly went pear-shaped after a mate suggested he do some pre-audition warm-up exercises.
Found this place, did some push-ups, did some things, and I got up the thing, I was just knackered. I go, you bastard. I'm just stuffed. I can't walk in there now. I just had to sort of sit at a bus stop just and, you know, chill out for a while. And then I was like, oh, man, this was huge, you know.
After an agonising 2-month wait, Hunter received that call that turned his world upside down. His partner, Laura, who was expecting their first child at the time, was home too.
I heard this loud noise and him on the phone, and I walked in and he was just staring at me like this. And
swearing.
Well, I had to kind of get the information from him quickly because I thought maybe something bad had happened to someone we knew. And then he just went a bit white and a bit kind of, yeah. And then I think after the call ended, he just started walking around the house going like this. So yeah, it was very exciting for him.
That's my house just there.
Hunter's now got himself 2 years of solid acting work ahead of him while rubbing shoulders with Hollywood heavyweights.
You sort of read the names come out and you go, oh yeah, there's such and such in it, and oh, there's my name. Yeah, cool. You know, I mean, because some of it feels, you know, it's another job, and it's always good to be working. But you know, it's something. It's going to be pretty special.
So, mate, are you confident you'll be able to keep your feet on the ground?
Oh, totally. Got plenty of friends who are quite keen to give me the old slap on the back of the head if I, you know, get a bit carried away. I guess there's been such anticipation about the movie, and people have been wanting to chat and talk about it, and it's like hasn't even started. I haven't even set foot on, you know, on the project yet. So I find that quite bizarre.
Bizarre, but very real. Not bad for the big fella who gave us a belly laugh when he flew into our living rooms a few years ago.